What is good, Boom Bap Nation? It's the historian back for an album review with Mr. MC Theory Hazit out of Portland, Oregon, and producer Libretto. And this is entitled Bretto Bap. Came out 6/26/26. When this album dropped on Bandcamp, it is, I believe, available on iTunes. I got it from Bandcamp. I went ahead and got the cassette. And of course, Bandcamp is legit because when you buy the physical, you automatically get the digital download immediately to the Bandcamp app. So I was listening to the project while I waited for the physical. You know, normally when you buy a physicals, you got to wait to get the project unless you stream it or purchase it on iTunes, whatever. The best thing about Bandcamp is when you buy the physical, I would say like 99.9% of the time. There are some exceptions, but you buy the physical and then you get the full album immediately. Unless it's a pre-order, but then you're going to get the album before you get the physical generally anyway. But so that's why I think Bandcamp is one of the best platforms. But yeah, so Libretto and Theory Hazit with Bretto Bap 6/26/26. This is an album that it's it's still fairly new. But I've been going through knocking a lot of my reviews. So, but yeah, Theory has it. Some would kind of drop him into that, kind of Christianity. That's how I first came across him, was through some Christian artists. But he's really, just an MC that I put in that boom bap category of just boom bap heavy, East Coast sounding hip hop. So. The album starts off. I'm gonna go through it. If you look at the cassette, the track listing is maybe on the inside J card. It just has Theory and Bretto right there, and then the back it just says the album title Libretto. It says Libretto and Theory has it, and then the cassette says Bretto Bap right there. Not sure if I'll listen to the cassette or ever open it, but there it is. In addition, maybe I'll do a video highlighting a lot of the stuff that I received lately. There's been a lot. So the album starts off with Bretto Bap. Track 2 is Oddism featuring Distro with Cuts. 3 is Intuition. 4, Detroit Red featuring Pricey. 5 is Someone featuring a man called Jay. Imagine Killer Instinct featuring London Bernard and a man called Jay with Cuts. Sidewalk Art has Cuts. Boom featuring a man called Jay is really dope. Beat the Odds featuring Jumbo and Memphis Macy. The Day Room has Cuts. Up Late featuring Zoo. Surviving Perspectives featuring Duke the Genius and Mike Crenshaw is really dope. And then the really, really dope Ride to Dat remix featuring Guilty Simpson. So, this is an album that I imagine could tick up a half a mic or so. Again, the rating I'm going to give this project right now is the original rating that came to my mind when I originally wrote this review on the night of 6/26/26 when I purchased the album and listened to it. So, the rating I'm giving this one is 3 mics. However, maybe this is a project that I do need to dig back into because I do enjoy boom bap heavy production with cuts, and maybe there's a few more tracks that have cuts, or maybe it would just stand out differently with listen to it. And that's why I suggested that it's probably best that I kind of dig back into some of these older projects that came out early in the year that I'm getting to now. So, but yeah, Libretto and Theory has it. Bretto Bap 3 mics. All right, stay tuned. I have a special review. Probably should have mentioned that because I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but I'm going to be doing a back in time review, a couple of those. All right.